What's up, guys? Rampage here again, bringing you today's question of the day. So for today's question, I'm going to be asking you guys, what is your favorite electric type attack? Now you might like that Thunderbolt or that Thunder or Thunder Wave, Thunder Shock, those classics. But for me, I like two, and if I had to pick between the two, which are Volt Switch and Volt Tackle, I'd probably have to go with Volt Switch as my favorite electric type attack. I don't know, I really like Volt Tackle as a close second, but I'm just going to have to go with Volt Switch as my favorite. So leave your answers in the comments below, and let's get started with the battle. I'm a tad bit upset right now. So apparently the tiers got changed the other day, because there are always tier changes every 3 months, I think. Or that's how it's been in the 5th gen metagame. And one of my favorite Pokemon is not available in UU anymore, being Mew. And Mew is just so good. I'm going to miss that thing. I had one on almost every team, and Sand also got banned from UU, meaning that I can't use this team anymore. Right when Sand Rush Sand Slash got released, I can't use Sand anymore, so that's very disappointing, but oh well, I'm going to have to live with that. Anyway, guys, I have a battle against someone who goes by the name of Moonlight150. I'm using that one Sand team I used in my last UU match, and my opponent's using a team with some guys and some things. So anyway, I'm going to lead off with Hippopotas just to get up the Sand. I wanted to go for Rocks, but I thought he might go out into a Xatu. So I just switched out into my P2. P2 should be suitable for taking on this Swampert. It should be able to do some good damage to this thing with a, what's that move called? Tri-Attack, and that's exactly what I go for. And the Tri-Attack almost does about half, so that's not too bad. It's probably about like 45%, 40%. And then he's going to roar me out into my Azoth. I could have hit him with a Psychic, but why'd I switch out? I thought he might go out into his Honchkrow, and that thing might have Pursuit. So that's why I switched out and went out into my Apollyon as he went for the Scald, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. I can just hit this thing with a Grass Knot because this Apollyon is not my Stealth Rocking one. It used to be, but I just got rid of Stealth Rocks only for this team because my Hippopotas has Stealth Rocks, and I gave a Grass Knot, and it doesn't even kill that Swampert, so that's very disappointing. But he's going to roar me out into my Sand Slash now, and I'm like, okay, I can easily Earthquake you. So that's exactly what I'm going to do, and now I don't have to worry about his Swampert phasing me all over the place. And I really thought he would go out into his Xatu to try and prevent me from getting up my Stealth Rock, since he did have a Honchkrow and a Xatu. And if I got my Rocks up, those guys would have been weak to Rocks and taking quarter damage from Rocks all the time. I don't know. Anyway, he's going to predict my switch out into Apollyon, I guess, and go for the Earth Power as I bring in my P2. And that's fine because it's not going to do much to me. Even though this is an offensive P2, I did put a little bit of special defense EVs in this, even though I still would have taken that well without the special defense EVs. Now he's going to go for the Seed Flare and gets a freaking crit on me, that really upset me during the battle. And I'm going to go for the Recover now, and the reason that upset me because after I went for this Recover, I don't think I'm going to be, stuttering and tripping on words. I don't think I'm going to be able to survive another Seed Flare, and I wanted to hit this thing down real low with an Ice Beam, so had he not gotten a crit earlier and I went for a Recover, I would have been able to live that Seed Flare, but oh well, can't do anything about it now, so, forgive and forget. So I'm going to bring out my Heracross now. I don't know if he's faster than me or not, but I do know that I have a Close Combat, or no, I'm going for the Mega Horn, no, Close Combat, I'm going for the Close Combat. Because I'm going to go for the Close Combat because I knew he had this Escavalier. I didn't want to Mega Horn this thing. And speaking of tier changes, Escavalier is now RU, so that's whatever. I've never used one ever, so I really don't care too much for it. But I guess it might work in RU with all that Trick Room going on down there, so, who knows. Anyway, that was irrelevant. I'm going to take him out with a Close Combat. He's going to bring out his Xatu now. No reason for me to stay in on that. I'm going to go out into my Sand Slash. I thought he would actually go for the Thunder Wave and not the Psychic, and that's why I went out in the Sand Slash, because Sand Slash doesn't have really good special defense. And had I known he was going to go for Psychic, I definitely wouldn't have switched out into this thing, because the Xatus I usually see have like Thunder Wave, U-Turn, Nightshade, and Roost or something like that. So I thought he was going to go for like a Thunder Wave or something, but he didn't, and he's going to be able to take me down real low with a Psychic, and then I take myself out from Life Orb after I hit a Stone Edge and take him out. So now he's going to go out into his Arcanine. I'm going to go out into my Heracross. I don't like this matchup for me, so I'm just going to go out into my Hippopotas. Primarily as Death Bother, and I might also want to get the Rocks up because Rocks are the most important move in the game. He's going to go for the Flare Blitz. Luckily for me, it's not a 2-hit KO, so that's going to give me the chance to set up my Stealth Rocks. And he's gonna go for the close combat now, and that's like, why? You should have just went for the flare blitz. And yeah, you definitely should have went for the flare blitz, because I could have earthquaked you there and you would have died because you got a defense drop. So not sure about that, and close combat really wouldn't have taken me out. And now he's gonna go for the extreme speed, and like, why are you doing this? I am a defensive monster. You should have just, I don't know, you should have just flare blitz and then extreme speed maybe, I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to take out the Arcanine, and now he's going to bring out Shaman. I'm just going to leave my, what's this guy, my Hippopotas in his Death Ball, just so I can get a safe switch into my Heracross. He's going to go for the Hidden Power. It's not super effective against me, so I know that it's most likely HP Fire and not Ice. And I can just go out into my Heracross, and I'm hoping that this thing doesn't outspeed me. I'm thinking that this is more of a bulky Shaman, but he does outspeed me, so that sucks. I really thought I would outspeed him, but it doesn't matter because I am going to live this. Hit him with a close combat. I'm thinking close combat should be able to take this thing out, seeing as it is a timid Shaman. And it doesn't take him out, but he's in the range where I think Sandstorm will take him out, so that Shaman is actually pretty bulky. Has enough speed to outspeed Heracross. Well, I don't know if he's timid or not, but it looks like he's timid, or maybe not. I'm not sure. I don't know. But anyway, he's going to bring out his Honchkrow now. I don't want to go out into my Azelf and get sucker punched by this thing, so I'm going to go out into my Empoleon. He's going to go for the Thunder Wave, and I'm like, Honchkrow with Thunder Wave? What? Okay, you can do that. I'm going to hit you with an Ice Beam, and that's going to take you almost down, but to the point where Sandstorm will take you out. So that's going to be the match. That was a really fun battle. It was a really good game where I got to use this Sand team for the very last time. It was a fun team. I had like, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 battles with it. I really wished I could have used it more, but I guess I can't anymore, so yeah. Anything else to say? No, not really, so yeah, nothing else really to say. I guess I'll see you guys in the near future. If you enjoy it, please push that like button, all that stuff, and yeah, Rampage here, signing out. Hope you have a wonderful day.